I'm Brian Smith, and welcome to our Friday Night Huddle. Let's start with our game of the week, Southeastern District clash between Indian River and Kings Fork. Big matchup, Connor Reel, and he has a recap.
That's right, Brian Smith. And we start with, there's some things you just don't do, right? You don't mention the New York Yankees to Brian Smith, okay? We've got an example of that pregame here. This is before the Indian River Kings Fork game. And see this down here? That's hallowed ground, okay? That's the logo. You don't walk on another team's logo. You definitely don't stomp on another team's logo. That's a fighting stomp right there, and this guy knows it, all right? This is essentially a symbol for this entire matchup, all right? This thing is personal. They know each other really well, and there's no love lost between these teams. Now, there's another thing that we got going on here, okay? When Shane Fordham deadlifts 525 pounds, and then he drops the bar, that weight falls to the floor. Why is that, Brian? Because thousands of years of research, physics, volumes of data tells us that gravity exists. I believe in this. We know this to be a fact. All it takes is one play to realize that just might not be true. Jason Preston with the hurdle on one play, and then a play later, sometimes Jason Preston goes over you, sometimes he goes right through you for the touchdown. 4 minutes to play in the first quarter. It's 7-0 Indian River Braves. But here's the thing about Kings Fork. They've got Javon Ford, and nobody else does. Early in the second quarter, Ford makes it 7-7. 4 minutes later, he's got a whole bucket of Division I offers, but for now, he wants a state championship. That would make it 21-7. Zadarius Wynn going to catch the screen pass and go 51 yards, and this would pretty much put it out of reach. Watch him sync up right here for a little bit of TikTok action, B. Smith. We should do this before our show. 33-7 is your final. An absolute statement win for Kings Fork. And for Indian River, they had a couple losses last year. Before you know it, they were in the state tournament. So both of these teams, a lot in front of them. But Kings Fork, a massive 33-7 win. I heard there were some massive things going on in the Beach District, Brian. Does that be true?
Well, yes, it will be. But that thing with the stomping on the logo, that's like going to your grandmother's house and you leave the screen door open and the door wide open. She got the AC on. No, you get in trouble for stuff like that.
I'm not sure what you're referencing.
I'm just saying. The stomping on the logo, man. You can't do that.
Oh, yeah, no. I leave all the way. But if you have the AC on and then the outside air comes in,
grandmother's
you get
like
a
it's kind of warm. Look, anyway.
I always knew my grandma didn't like me.
Well, we next turn to the Bay Rivers District where a pair of 3-1 squads were going head-to-head. Shane Fordham was there for Smithfield and York.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, Connor B. Smith, I know you guys usually like to highlight the offensive plays, but tonight I got to show love to my defensive guys, the dark side. Smithfield hosting York. This is midway through the third quarter. Smithfield up 7-0. York trying to respond, but the defense gets it. That is a big man touchdown, steamrolling his way to the end zone. I mean, this is game-winning football. This is what will win you a football game. Let's look at it again. The big man, he senses the shallow crosser behind him and just makes a play on the ball. They take a 13-0 lead in the game, and it fires up this next offensive drive. Zyron Wells, easy touchdown run from the 2, shoving his way in, little contact there, but he gets the bucket. Smithfield takes a 20-0 lead in the game. And then this just seals the deal right here. Look at this nasty sack by William Flith. I mean, B. Smith, nothing of the quarterback was on the ground that play. That quarterback got lifted like some luggage at the airport. I mean, this was a nasty sack to close out the game. Now on to Western Branch. Western Branch hosting Nansemond River. First quarter, easy touchdown run for Melvin Brown from the 3. The Warriors take a 6-0 lead. Second quarter now, Tyrell Grant drops back. He finds Travis Freeman for the corner touchdown. This puts the Warriors up 14-0. Nansemond River wins 21-0. Back to you, B. Smith.
Hey, we got some scores around the area. Lansdowne falls to Kempsville, Grassfield, First Colonial, Kellam. Cox, big winners over Ocean Lakes in the Beach District. Hickory by 1 over Deep Creek. Maury, big winners over Norcom. Norview beating Manor 35-12. Lake Taylor cruises past Booker T. And Atlantic Shores falls to Norfolk Academy, that final 21-7. Well, much like Indian River looking some revenge against Kings Fork, the same could be said for the Salem Sun Devils. They fell short last season. Remember, in a battle of unbeatens tonight, taking on Green Run. Man, halftime they were trailing 18-11, getting some distance for the Stallions. Kassan Farrar, 37 yards to Jaden Anderson, the Virginia Tech commit. Break a tackle, it's 24-11. The two-point conversion, no good. Later in the third, Green Run then going to the air. Care Farrar connecting again. Deshaun Smith from 10 yards, 32-11 advantage. The two-pointer good. Salem would respond. Scooter Williams looking for the hookup. He'll find Justin Hastings for some good yards and a first down. That would set up this Williams to Kasir Patterson. Nice catch in the corner in the end zone. 32-28, though, to cut the margin. Sun Devils trying to rally late again, but Scooter gets sacked and they lose. Final 40-18. How about Granby? Staying perfect tonight, taking on Lakeland. Comets already up 2-0, getting the safety. Then Jason Redden. To Genesis Rhodes, outside 10 yards. They would cruise this one. That gave them a 9-0 lead. They would roll 57-0 over the Cavaliers. Other action today, Warwick blanking Heritage. Pocosin a winner, as was New Kent over Tab.